feel. Hey, cause you always keep it real. G for the girl that got me good. I see the world the way I should.
Hi guys, Sophia here. I wanted to come on today with a get ready with me, letting you guys know what's been going on in my life. I have some good and some bad to talk about, but we're going to dive right in it. If you are watching my channel for the first time, click that subscribe button. I'm judging you. Click it, click it, click it. Also, click like on this video if you want me to do more videos like this, and also hit that notification bell so you can be notified and become a part of the MVP family. I call you guys my MVPs because you are the most valuable players and you are the reason why my channel rocks. So stay tuned and let's get started with this get ready with me. So with me going to the gym, I've learned to take it easy. I've learned when I start to feel like I'm pushing myself too far, I stop and I take a breather from that time at the gym. The main thing that I will do most days is walk on the treadmill. That's my favorite thing to do. It's relaxing. It really, I can take my mind to another place. I don't think about the stresses of the day and what's going on in life. So the gym has been my outlet, and I'm so thankful for being able to go to the gym and finding it within my budget and finances to go to the gym. I also have been in good health lately. My sickle cell has been really, really good, and I'm very, very thankful of that. I'm super, super thankful of that. And you know, I think that part of it attributes to me going to the gym, and I've been trying to stick with my pescatarian diet, and you know, sticking with that is hugely important. Some days are better than others because there are some days where, you know, it's kind of hard to stay on that, especially if you're seeing other people you know eating some of the things that you miss. So, you know, those are the hardest days, but more often than not, I've been having good days. Let me close this window because a lot of this noise is really distracting. So, okay. Now this powder is causing a little streakiness on my face, so I think the brush is causing that. So I'm just going to take my sponge. But I like this finishing powder. This it's like black opal. I like it. You know, it's the best powder that I've used, and it's because it really helps with my oil control, because I get oily around here and up in here. So it's really been helping with the oil. Okay, so that's that. So I've been going to the gym. Also, I've been focusing a lot on my blog and really trying to get my blog off the ground, doing more articles with my blog. That's in the description box as well, the link for that. So I've been really trying to focus on the blog and really, you know, letting that show my writing skills and my creative talent. The website I've done all myself, you know, designed it all myself. So I'm proud of myself for that, and I will continue to work hard with the blog, because I you know, that's another thing that I like doing as well. You know, with me being on disability and being home, you know, working as a blogger is something that I am passionate about. I've always been passionate about writing and art, and also beauty and fashion. I've always been passionate about that. Anybody who knows me knows that. Going back to the days in high school where I had sketchbooks of designs and different things of that nature. So yeah, I've been focusing on those things as well. And also, recently my sister-in-law became ill, and then my husband became ill. My sister-in-law developed an infection. Her and my husband both got tattoos. And I don't want to talk too much about it about the specific tattoo, but because my husband may be taking some action towards these people who did this tattoo. But anyway, yes, he got a tattoo, him and my sister. And my sister first developed an infection, and they believe it might have been from either from the tattoo itself, or from what she did afterwards. She ended up not really listening to the tattoo artist, and she went and got a pedicure. And with them rubbing and massaging her legs and her feet, and the tattoo was on her calf, it might have, you know, spread that infection. So she got sick, and she was in the hospital for a couple of days. And then maybe 2 weeks later, my husband, because his tattoo was on his arm, first he thought he was getting like a bump or maybe a boil. So, you know, when we looked at it, it became really inflamed. So I sent him to the emergency room. I went with him to the emergency room. They said that it was cellulitis, and they gave him an antibiotic for it, and they said that it should, you know, it should get smaller if he felt it was getting any larger or more pain than to come in. So a couple days later, I noticed that it was getting larger. So I said to him, we need to make an emergency appointment at the doctor. He had already had a scheduled appointment coming up, but, you know, I said we need to be seen sooner than this. So he went, and they ended up admitting him. Come to find out, they had to remove, there was a large amount of like pus and stuff, so they removed all of that, and then they wanted to find out what kind of infection he had, and come to find out he had a MRSA. So he was in the hospital for a couple of days, and so my focus was on going to see him in the afternoon, in the mornings after dropping the kids to school, and then later on in the afternoon going and picking up the kids from school, and, you know, being mommy at home and just taking care of things at home. So, you know, I had to put a little bit of the work that I usually do, you know, unfortunately, in the back burner, you know. And that's what happens when, you know, when family issues come up. Sometimes, you know, certain things have to be set aside for a little bit so that you can take the time and really focus on your family and doing what you have to do for your family. Also, in that midst of time, my niece, my because my sister-in-law had already gotten out of the hospital, but shortly after that, my niece got sick. She had a high fever. Come to find out, she had pneumonia. So, you know, we were just being hit, you know, one thing after another, back and forth. Every time we turned around, it was something else. So, you know, and my thing is, I had to be strong for my children, because it's hard for when any of us go in the hospital. It's hard for my kids to deal with when I go into the hospital, and even harder for, you know, my husband to deal with me being in the hospital. And now the roles were reversed. The funny thing about it was that I'm going to put a little something on my lips. This is the EOS Clear. I guess I'm not doing that. I'll just put my baby lips tint from Maybelline on. Anyway, yeah, so with that, I had to step in and be mom, dad, you know, come home, help the kids with their homework, give them dinner, get them ready for bed. And then at night, I was still doing my radio show. There were a few nights where I wanted to take a break from the radio show, because by the end of the night, with me doing everything, I was tired. But I pushed on and I did the show, and looking back now, I'm proud that I did. So my husband is home now. He's still out of work until further notice. He's getting a lot better. He's on antibiotics. He goes back to the doctor tomorrow for a follow-up with the surgeon to look at his wound, and to our family's primary doctor to figure out what's the next step. So as of right now, he's in good spirits. You know, I have been getting him to kind of get back into the swing of things just a little bit, and one way I've been doing that is by, you know, getting him to, I'm using the Nika K23 palette. I've used this before on my channel. Something always draws me back to this particular palette. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm kind of trying to push him just a little bit, slightly, not a lot, just slightly, to kind of get back into the swing of things, you know, just a little bit so I'm super excited to have that opportunity to, you know, work with Glassador on some upcoming future projects, working with some amazing companies. So I'm truly happy about that. So that's what is going on with me and with me. So you will be seeing a lot more from me. You gotta follow me on Instagram. I'm so super active on Instagram. I show you everything from, you know, workouts, and when I'm in the gym, and I also show you what I'm eating, and different fashion looks and different things along those lines. So I'm super, you know, active on Instagram. So definitely don't be afraid to follow me there, you know, because I'm super active through the Instagram, and that's where I am the most. I also post about the radio show, and you can also check that out It's on a Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. EST. On Blog Talk, we play amazing smooth jazz, nostalgic, smooth R&B. We have a Friday night show which is super creative. We're having a ladies night show. It's going to be all nostalgic, smooth ladies artists of the 80s and 90s. So if you want to put in requests, you can inbox me on any of the social medias. They're down below as well. So I've been doing a lot through the social medias, and check out the website. I've got great articles up. Doing things a lot on the social media accounts. So that's what I've been really up to. And staying busy doing. I post little mini videos on my social media accounts as well, so you can look at all the mini videos. I show products that I'm using, you know, but I want to also try to bring more to the YouTube channel as well, because I want to be able to show, you know, my YouTube fam what I'm really doing outside of you know, this. I want to show you guys more different kinds of content, other things. I have, you know, some great video ideas coming up, so stay tuned. I got a lot going on. And I want to really show you my real side. You know, I'm not like other YouTubers. I don't want to be fake and phony and anything like that. I want to be real. I want to, you know, give you the real deal, give you real information. You know, I don't want to sugarcoat things. I want to be able to be real and give you the real. I want to be able to make sure that you're also getting, like I said, great information from me. You know, I don't want to just review the product whether I like it or don't like it. I want to talk about, you know, ingredients and you know, different things like that, because I know there's a lot of people who are, you know, maybe just beginning their journey and have not maybe gotten to where they want to with their routine. And I think I have developed over 9 years a solid routine, and I'm learning a lot. And I've learned a lot about not only just products in general for my own hair, but about ingredients for your hair in general. So that's one thing that I've learned a lot about. This, I just want to say, this setting spray, I don't know if I like it. But then again, I'm not sure if I like any setting spray, to be honest with you, because I just feel like they're all water. They're just water. But anyway, you know, I really want to be able to give you good quality content. But if you have any ideas, any questions, anything you want me to do, put it down in the comment section. I reply to all comments, you know, and I love you guys. Thank you so much. Adios.